Hello, hello. Listen, we're always a little bit late for stream because good things take time. All right. Hey, Baroxan. Hello, hello. What's up, Jean Sphere? How's it going? How's it going? We're gonna do some cozy coding today. I might have to ignore you guys a little bit more. I feel like usually I'm yapping. Usually I keep up with you. However, today we might have to lock in a little bit more. Are we gonna continue with config? I actually fixed Nick's and Wayland Sway setup today. So you know, I did actually fix it. I actually, speaking of config, I do want to change my Emacs delay real quick, but I can just do that while I'm chatting with you guys if you want. Yo, nice. Yo, for real? I think a lot of my beef, I'll say it right now, I'll admit it. I think a lot of my beef with Sway has been Nick's. I think it's self-inflicted, to be honest. There's a non-zero chance that it is at least a little bit self-inflicted by using Nick's OS. Guys, no compliments. Don't compliment the streamer. You can compliment each other. Otherwise things get weird. Okay, the internet is not equipped to know how to handle how to compliment women online. I'm gonna be honest. You can compliment other chatters though. You can compliment chat. Like Kender, your green is looking extra bright today. Looking really good. I gotta actually move this a little bit. Also, why am I so small? Oh, now it's too low. Hold on. Need balance. Yeah, Rodstads can bravely take all of your compliments. Do you model? I used to when I was younger a little bit, but not anymore. Ain't nobody got time for that. I have freaking Nick's OS installed. That's all my free time is gone. How tall are you? I'm 5'6". So that's, I think, 167 centimeters. I'm very international friendly. Oh wait, this hold on, this bugs out. The music bugs out whenever I don't have that window actively open, that tab open, which is really funny. Yeah, my free time goes into niche tech yak shaving. Exactly. How old are you? I don't answer that question online. Wait, what is this? Wait, which one's playing? I have two of these. If I were wine, I would be very good. Quite tall then, I think. I think average or like slightly above average height. I do actually quickly want to change. Yeah. They're asking this, like, they're like, I don't know, this isn't even information you provide on your CV. Like, when do you provide your age and height? What year did you graduate high school? God. What does it change for you, chat? To be honest, what does it change? You gotta tell me. Mike saying thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for giving me your Prime sub. Changes everything. Oh. Wait, what the heck? We're starting off strong, chat. This is really good. I like this. My thing is so scuffed. Do I have mod view on here? Okay. Didn't need it. Will you be coding today? We are coding today. Yes. Honestly, I might be ignoring you guys a little bit more than usual. I normally chat with you guys a lot, but I think I'm sick of you. No, I'm just kidding. I just, it's too chaotic for me, I think, today. Maybe I'll let you guys try and distract me with blurb stuff. Hold on. Actually, we can enable blurb, I think. All right, hold up. There, you guys, we can go to my coding thing. I'll put blurb in here. My dog has a treat and she's stoked. All right, you guys should be able to... Okay, I want to test this. Is that... Wait. I don't know if that actually worked on stream. I don't think that showed properly. Hold on. There's a way for me to test this, I think. Surely. What is blurb? It lets you play sounds on the stream. Oh, it worked. I think I need to turn it up though. Yo, let's go. Robert, thank you for testing that with the 50 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Here, we can turn down the... I'll turn down the desktop audio a tiny bit. Okay, kind of hype. Wait. What else do we want in here? I don't know what sounds... Wait, I actually don't even know what this... This is my first time trying blurb. My dog freaked out from that sound. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Since chat's being chaotic today, I'm like, you know what? Let's amplify that. Let's amplify that in every way possible. Oh, they have a lot of sounds. I think you can play any of them. Where'd you get the Cuban link? It's from this company called Vitally Design. You should if you buy anything, put in your order notes. Bash Bunny sent me. Just kidding. Barackson, shut up. Shut up. We'll make it, okay? It'll happen. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be real. Okay. If you guys want to know if you're trying to figure out what my schedule is, you can do !schedule in chat and it'll give you the schedule in whatever time zone you want. Schedule, you can do, I don't know, UTC +2, +3. I typed 3. It should work. TM. I think Nightbot's a bit slower on YouTube for some reason. It defaults to, I think it defaults to GMT -3. Wait, I'm checking if it's working. Hello? Why is it only showing PST now? Guys, I might have broke it. There's a chance that I broke it. It does default to PST though. GMT -4. Yo, Saul, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And Manu, thank you for the tier 1. What the heck? Y'all are starting to train here. Yeah, Waybar is fixed. Huge. Actually, huge moment for me. we honestly might just jump right into this because I need to do a lot of cleanup on this thing and I might end up ignoring you guys a lot. Because as I said, my time is precious at the moment, very limited. And for now, it's temporary. However, I don't really have much time to be streaming or to code after stream. I was so tired yesterday. I slept for 12 hours, you guys. There's a Blossom command that gives the summary. There's some weird sounds on Blurb. Uh-oh. For what it's worth, this is the last stream of this week. Next one will be on Monday and then Wednesday, and then I'm actually off for a couple weeks. You guys won't see me for a couple weeks. I may try to figure out how reruns work, or I'll just be posting on YouTube. Are you sick? 12 hours? I know. No, I had a lot of, dude, I don't know the last time I took a day off. I was like this month has been very intense. So that was me. I think that was it, just catching up to me a little bit. So I think this is actually going to be, you know what? I'm going to look at how other projects do this. We'll ask Copilot because I have so much power. If you had unlimited tokens, would you also ask AI? Be honest, I think you would. Okay. Okay, how do Go applications typically link to their config file? Is it a path to the config directory from the config struct, or is it the file path to the config file? Whatever, I give up. We're starting to learn Rust soon, but not yet. I think I updated my website a little bit prematurely. I needed to change some stuff, and then I was like, oh. The tempter took a lot out of her. Listen, I was dead. Why are you using the Copilot CLI? I'm checking it out. We're trying it out. I'm partnered with GitHub. So they asked me to try it out and give them feedback and let me know what they think. So we out here repping. Heck yeah. Okay. Typically, okay. Many Go applications. Okay. Change this to match most the convention by other Go projects. We're gonna save some brain capacity here. Hi, low level. How's it going? When did they release the Copilot CLI? I believe very recently. I think it's been release date. I think it was literally it's this month, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. Oh, I think maybe it's there's a Copilot SDK as well. Copilot SDK release date. Oh, that's why. Yeah. So the Copilot SDK is the newest thing that is actually freaking crazy. It allows you to add an AI agent to your application. So you could get it to you can add Copilot to your app so you can get it to interact with AI in some way. But yeah. You're muted. I think your tab is muted. All right. I'm gonna let it edit things. I need to also, I gotta write out some tests for this today probably. When I need Lego Bash Bunny, wait, why? Why do you need Lego Bash Bunny emojis? What happened in Discord? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. You haven't seen the Lego AI swap in Discord? No. Oh god. You guys. Just let Copilot go and satisfy your tests. We got it to do some tests yesterday and it went wild. It went crazy. Oh, what the frick? What is that? Lego Bash Bunny? That's, wait. I am, oh. You guys are feeding my likeness to Sora? That's illegal. Oh my god. That is crazy. Oh my god, the fake chat as well is crazy. You guys, you have to join the Discord to see it. Correct. Brutal for you if you haven't. What the heck? That is really funny. I had to convert your image to a Lego model first and feed that to Sora. All private though. Oh my god. I didn't hear the voice. Okay. Let me write down some things. Normally I would write this down. I like to use org mode for like keeping track of my code stuff. However, I find that when I write things down on an actual physical notebook, it stores it better in my brain. So we're gonna actually write down my little tasks that I want to do for stream today for Blossom config stuff. I was running into bugs before. Ran into bugs, also bug prone because I'm writing it on stream. I think the RSS stuff works. I gotta double check. And I think we do eventually have to get it to... whatchamacallit? Guys, 12 hours not enough, I think. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, we have to figure out the third party, the front matter stuff as well. I'm surprised you don't have something like a fan art channel. I mean, people can just post everything, and I find like when there's too many channels, things just get lost and it's not a thing. If we pass configuring today, it'll be a success. It is a success. You guys are so judgy today. You shut up. Listen. We vibing. Oh no. All right, this is taking a really long time. Oh, is it because I'm using the Gemini 3 Pro preview? I should have changed the model. The guy is on a 3-stream streak. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. Oh, I don't think this, no, the stream streak does not show up with the integrated chat for OBS, I don't think. Don't worry about, you're doing great. Thank you, Plain. It's the nicest thing anyone said today. Thank you. You guys. I didn't need a thanks, I was just curious. Oh, you're good, you're good. All right, this is taking forever. I don't think it's wise for me to change things though while it's changing things. Anyway, that, and then I think the editor, I don't know, there's editor stuff going on somewhere. We did this last time. There's a chance this never finishes. Can I expand it? I think it's taking too long. Okay, what was it saying that most things do? I think, was that for my little testing? Yeah, we're not gonna bother with that. I think we do. I think it's p.config. I was gonna change the delay on this thing as well, but I'll leave that for now. All right, and then where else am I using the? What is this? What is this? I don't think I added this. Did I? That I did just add. Oh, I know I was looking at doing some of the reader stuff. Okay, I don't think I... Yeah, this was the Band-Aid thing I think that it did yesterday. Which is fine. I need to see if the environment is set. It's gonna try and do that. Config path. Vector all. I think, okay, wait, there must be something for... Okay, I gotta fix that too. When it full screens, it like cuts off the whole top bar of the browser, which is like, what's the point? I guess I have to put this one to another one. Okay. this, we're gonna do... I literally need to write down everything I think while I'm streaming. Brain gets too confused. All right. Hello? Make sure all... Okay. Okay, so then... I could just strip to like probably one of the last slash. Going. Cool. Filepath.base, it'll give that. File name is filepath. Wait. That's not explaining it. To extract just the file name. I need to strip. I need to get the. Where the path returns all but the last element of the path, typically the directory. So use your documents. Oh, okay. File path.dir. That's what it's using here. Config.path. Do I have os.getenv? Does this not have a... Okay, I'm really confused with what this is trying to do. Okay, so it's, I think it's kind of just saying if that is set, then check if the directory and path, check if the file exists, and check if it's a directory. I see. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't think that's not even where I just was. Fuck. Me totally losing my sick. Okay. It's fine. Okay, so it was in this one. All right. Oh, this is like gonna be the default config path. configuration. Why am I doing get config dir path? I think I should just be doing make dir all. And that would just be the path. And then this should be all right. Oh my god. Yes, we're gonna copy that. Oh, and I need to give it the error. Okay. Okay. So this is all directory stuff. I believe it's like anytime that the path. Don't I have this? This is Terminus Nerd Font. Are you using the Copilot Vim plugin or just the CLI tools? I'm using just the CLI. It's hard for my ADHD to channel itself to learn coding, but I love watching it. It's good. It's I think, I mean, if you have ADHD, it can give you like the ability to kind of like lock in pretty crazy, pretty hard. My brain is a little bit not good this week. It's okay. Hey, doggy. Hey, baby. Did you eat your treat? Was it good? Good dog. this is from the embed. Okay, so it doesn't rewrite the embed. what? I don't feel like it today. I don't think I feel like streaming right now. I don't think I feel like streaming right now. We got 54 minutes. Maybe we do some gaming or something later. But alrighty. Maybe we'll do some gaming later, but I just don't feel like doing a coding stream right now. I guess I could do co-working. I could do co-working with you guys. All right, we can do co-working. I'll change my mind. Co-working is allowed. I just don't feel like I want to be. I don't feel like chatting with the internet too much today. I'm not in a chatty mood. That was a quick trip. Yeah, you know what? I'll switch over. All right, we switch. I don't feel like doing coding right now. Actually, I'm gonna join. I'll try using the co-working, maybe. All right, you guys, we'll do a little Pomodoro sesh. Okie dokes. Let's do 50 minutes. We'll just keep the music on and I'm just gonna get to focus and do my own thing for a bit, I think. Ryan, if you're looking for more live coding specifically, you can check out Twitch has an entire category full of great creators that are doing software development. I could link you a few right now. Hold on. There's one. Here's another. I don't know if any of them are streaming on YouTube as well. Here, there's a handful. All right, you guys, let's do a little co-working then. Give you guys 50 minutes on and then we'll chat for 10. Might even just do one little co-working session. I'm not 100% sure, but at least we'll just coexist for a bit. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Cassidy, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We're actually doing co-working today. We're a little off. Well, we did a bit of coding earlier, but I realized I'm a little antisocial today. So we're co-working and vibing to music together. Welcome in, Raiders. Cassie, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Everybody go give a follow to Cassidy if you're looking for more fellow coding creators. She seems to be streaming on a fairly regular basis. Cassidy, if you do have any kind of schedule, feel free to let us know in the chat. Hello. We will, in fact, take the break and chat. Despite my antisocial nature today. You know what? It is what it is. We're developers here. We get it. We all get it, right? We're all on the same page. Sometimes you don't want to talk to your coworkers. I am working on Blossom and I'm cleaning it up a lot. I just was like, I don't feel like explaining it today. You know what I mean? I don't feel like justifying it. No judging. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I need a minute. I've been so busy, and I think I'll get more into like a regular cadence that isn't a lot. That isn't like me having to sleep for 12 hours to recover from, very soon. But, in the meantime, it's like, I just have not had any moments to do coding, anything. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to just be a little bit selfish with my stream time today. We're going to be a little bit selfish today. I was working too. Let's go. What are you working on, Ironclad? I'm here for an anti-social break. That's what I'm saying. You know, sometimes we just be a little bit antisocial. Pretty sure you coded more in the last 50 minutes compared to the last 5 streams. Yeah. It's insane. It's so funny because it's like there were just so many bugs in the code from me having these like it's like me pausing midway through implementing something to talk to chat and then going back to it. And then I'm like, oh, there's like this. I've done the same thing in like 3 different ways. You know, I'm like, hello. So yeah, it's nice having a minute to just clean it all up and chill. And it's honestly, it's boosting the mood. Also, hot chocolate. Someone suggested in the chat, they're like, hot chocolate, always a good call. And they were right. They are right. Hot chocolate also fixing me. Also, clacking on my mechanical keyboard, fixing me. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, if you guys want, I could maybe I keep the mic on. You guys can listen to the clacking keyboard. This is not the new keyboard yet. This is my classic, my Q1HE with the magnetic switches. Love her. But we're going to try a couple new ones very soon. It's very exciting. I've got a couple new keyboards coming. One is like a kind of standard layout like this. I think it's like a 80%. So we'll have that, and that one will be like the silent build. So that one's going to have the Cali Midnight tactiles. Yeah. We're going to have the Cali Midnight tactiles on that, so you guys can hear what it actually sounds like in a regular keyboard. And then I'm also going to do a split keyboard. And that one is actually going to have the baby raccoon switches. Cuz those were the runner up, I think, in terms of popularity, what people were liking. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I bother them a little bit and I get the louder switches. Because the more I was playing with it a little bit after stream, and I was like, wait, these are kind of fire. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that, and I'll put it all together on stream. So I'll swatch out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the split one is, I got like the bare bones build, so I'll be putting in all the switches and stuff, so we can do that together. And it'll be kind of fun little follow up. I mean, you did like those switches, and I could get 6 hours listening to that click clack. I know. I think it'll be nice. You know, I think I prefer linear switches, which I feel like is a hot take a little bit in the mechanical keyboard realm. I hope your antisocial day brings you the rest and intent of why you did it. Why I did what? Chris, that's an ominous message. The Gatoron Type R is a really interesting tactile. The bump is the entire travel distance. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Call Jesse at Leet Keyboards. I prefer linear as well. Heck yeah. What is Leet Keyboards? Should I look it up? Leet Keyboards. I wrote it down. So it exists somewhere that's not the ether that is stream chat. I'm a cherry red fan. Ooh. I like a lighter switch. I think maybe cherry reds with like a heavier keycap or something. Something to weigh it down a bit. I really like when it's really soft. Gentle typing. I initially thought it would be a video for the channel, but if it's live streaming, it might be more enjoyable. Ooh, are you talking right now? Yeah, this is just a live stream. It's not a YouTube video. I'll be posting. So right now I have shorts scheduled 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I've got the streams that I'm about to take a 2-week break from the streams, but I'll keep the schedule updated. If you're on Discord, that's the easiest way to see when the streams are going to be happening. Otherwise, you can check my Twitch schedule. There's a schedule command as well. But yeah, streams are usually Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I think the videos, I'm going to try and do one long form every weekend. So you guys can get a little long form video every weekend. And we shall see. We shall see. I'm one long form behind, but we can probably swing it. I was referring to the keyboard build. I thought it'd be a video for the channel, but if it's live streaming, it might be more. Oh, yeah. Well, I think I will break it down into some videos for the channel as well. I'm planning on actually cutting down some of the keyboard ASMR thing that we did where we were checking out all the switches. I'll probably turn that into a dedicated video. And then I think the keyboard build as well could be a fun video too. I do understand and respect the fact that my time zone is not going to work for every one of my viewers. So I do try to change to set my stream schedule based on when all of my viewers are most active, but can't win them all, you know? Do you have an affiliate code for the Keychron? Yeah. So if you do !keyboard, that is my affiliate link. It's also linked, in my About section on Twitch. You can see my keyboard, and if you click on that, it'll bring you through the affiliate. Basically, it's just if you do it's just that. It's basically just like the question mark ref equals bash bunny at the end of the Keychron website URL, and then they know that it came from me, that I referred you. So yeah. My time zone is perfect. You know what? I think you're right. Huano Sakura is my favorite linear switch. Ooh. I really did like the baby raccoons. I'm very excited. Yep. Careful when making your own code and languages that you keep your privacy in tune with you and whatever group of trust did you participate with. Why? Wait, what happened, Chris? Chris with the ominous messages. What? Are you okay? What is your time zone? I'm Pacific Northwest, or North America. Pacific. Split keyboards are great. It took me a while to get used to. Yeah, so that's part of why. So I literally have a dactyl manuform that I never use because I'm too spooked of it. Also, now I really enjoy my little like under desk keyboard tray. Having a little keyboard tray for my mouse and keyboard is really nice. And especially because my desk, I mentioned this in the video where I reviewed my desk. My desk only goes so low. And I find that with where I like to sit in my chair, it doesn't quite go low enough. So I actually find the keyboard tray is like perfect. And it saves so much room on my desk. I feel like it's so much more spacious without actually taking up more room in my room. So I really like that. And so I actually can't fit the dactyl manuform on this keyboard tray because it's too tall. But I think the Keychron Q11 will be a good gateway for me to like, it'll be a split keyboard and I can customize it. Like I can play around with the QMK and it's not the same level of risk as my Dactyl Manuform bought from random person on the internet, you know? Like if something goes wrong, I can ask Keychron, you know? There's a company I can ask. Referral for the desk. I think that one I have. I think that one. I want to say you can. There was a code of just Bash Bunny 5 that you can get 5% off. Hold on. It's in one of my YouTube videos. The Dactyl is huge compared to the Lily 58. Yeah, I've heard good things about the Lily 58 and the Iris. What was it? I think it's just the Iris is what it's called. What app do you use for the Pomodoro? You can do ! timer. And that should show you. Here. Let me find, I gotta mute this first. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, you can use code BASH25 for 5% off the purchase from Autonomous. They have a newer desk. I mentioned it in the video, but they have a newer version of the desk that I think is like the more premium. Holy shit. It's the longest link of my life. Basically just use Bash Bunny 5 with Autonomous. What else was I saying? Oh yeah, we were talking about split keyboards. Oh yeah, I was saying they have a new like 3-tiered standing desk thing that goes lower. So it's good if you a shoddy, you know. Do you have a repo for the command line timer that you use? Yeah, so if you do the ! timer, I just have a couple of gists that you put in your it's basically just in my shell. Oh, I actually have to include my fish. I have a fish config for it now. Why am I so smart? I think you just feel that way because I'm not showing me coding on stream. I'm not showing my rusty coding thing right now. Oh, here is the fish one. I can't believe I fixed NixOS. I fixed my Wayland Sway NixOS BS that I was working on. Nope, AI coding. She would have been involved. Ooh, why are MIT lectures so calming and awesome to watch? That's a great question. I gotta read some books. I find reading really calming. And I think I should read a book. A coding book. I think it's time. Maybe I bring a textbook. Maybe I bring a textbook with me when I travel and I read it. Performatively only. I am on NixOS, yeah. It both hurts and heals me at the same time. I keep... I've had so many moments with Sway, and I think it's been almost, I want to say almost entirely because of NixOS. However, I think the reality is that it's just like Wayland kind of weird, and it's like it surfaces with NixOS because you realize how many, it's like you still have to run X server and you still have to have like, hold on. There's all this weird stuff I had to add just to get Sway working properly. And it seems really unnecessary to me. Like, I think there's just a lot more stuff. Maybe an interesting idea. How about creating a community project someday where the community can work together with you on a small open source project? I do think that would be really fun. I would love to do that at one point. I think I got to get my ducks in a row a little bit more. Maybe like later this year, I'll be a lot more kind of like dialed in. Hold on. I literally just added this sway.nix file and I'm like, tell me why I have to manually enable. Tell me why I have to, okay, enable. Okay, so I had to export I had to change a bunch of environment variables to like SDL video driver, QTQPA platform, XDG session type, had to change all of those values to Wayland. Security, I had to enable security pull kit, enable network manager, which I think was why sometimes my network would drop and I'd have to like hard reset it. Like I literally would have to do, I think it was RF kill. It was like RF kill network. Something like that. And then it would, I'd have to like hard restart it. Yeah, like there's just a lot of weird, and then it's like I still need to have, so Waybar not running outside of a dbus run session. I basically had to change it so it was running in my sway config. I had to do dbus launch Waybar instead of exec Waybar. I'm like, there's just so many random things where I'm just like, hello, why? Literally i3, I'm pretty sure I just installed it. Okay, for what it's worth, I was on Ubuntu, which fixed everything. Wait, you have to set up all those services by yourself on XOS? Yeah. Like I had to declare everything explicitly. I literally just, okay, so this isn't even including, okay, yeah. So you also have to enable X server because you still need so you need X server to run X Wayland, and then you need to have, with Sway, I don't remember where I had to add, I think I might have just had to enable X Wayland. But yeah, it's super, I hate that, like, why is Wayland and X Wayland, like, why are they separate? Is X Wayland as secure as Wayland? The thing is, I don't know, but also a lot of like Electron apps and stuff will not work unless you're using X Wayland. So Oetsy says, but isn't it good to set up everything explicitly? I thought Nix was meant for that. So yes, but I think that this is where I've gotten so frustrated with Sway/Wayland is because it's like the fact that everything is having to be declared explicitly in NixOS is like bringing to my attention how many weird layers there are in Wayland. So I can say goodbye to Steam on Wayland without X Wayland. I know, probably. Yeah, like my literally Brave would not even open without X Wayland running. Like just on Wayland. Brave wouldn't even open. I don't even know if, I'm sure if, I haven't tried, but I've heard a lot of people complaining about like screen capture and OBS not working at all in Wayland. I don't know if that's fixed with X Wayland, but there's like a lot of, just a bunch of stuff that just still depends on the X server running underneath Wayland. It just, like I kind of get it. Maybe I kind of get wanting to have like your packages separate, you know, like smaller packages, a little bit more separate, a little bit more whatever. I don't know, a little more modular, I guess, but like for an end user should not have to deal with that, you know? Nano saying, I want to say in all the OS things, whoa, come on, at least do that by default. God damn it. I'm like, I feel like I like what Nix is and how declarative it is. But at the same time, I want Nix with like training wheels, you know? I want it to be like, hey, I see you're installing Sway. Because even looking at the NixOS wiki, it doesn't say any of this stuff. It just says that you can just enable. It just says like enable Sway. Like there's like 3 lines of things you have to change, you have to add for Sway according to the NixOS wiki. And then you do that and it does not work. Electron seems to not care about Wayland issues either. Pretty sure Discord ships their own internal version of Electron now to fix Wayland issues. If I'm not mistaken, X Wayland is a fallback for X apps on Wayland. Yeah, that sounds about right. I just noticed there were a lot of applications that would not run. Yeah, I want some batteries included. I want, you know, what would have been nice is like a default Sway config file and then probably comments of saying, here are the dependencies. And then at least you're aware, you know, or like you may need this in your environment or whatever. Again, it's like, I don't know if this is a problem with Sway and Wayland and like it just having all these separate little parts, or if it would be this. I don't think it would be this level of tedious with i3 because it's all X11. But I'm sure it's more tedious than when I had it set up with Pop! OS or Ubuntu. You should try Hyperland. Agreed, Sway is really not fun. I tried Hyperland as part of Omarchy, but I have not tried it with on my machine with Nix. Yo, Frost, thank you. Whoa, Frost, thank you so much for 29 months. I really appreciate that. Holy smokes. What the heck? Thank you. And tier 2? Holy smokes, dude. Thank you so much for the support. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I used Hyperland and Sway a lot. Hyperland has been much smoother. Okay. Interesting. Maybe honestly, I feel like this has taken all that I have, all of my patience to get this working. So probably maybe later in the year when I'm ready to feel something again, I'll change over to Hyperland and get it configured for Nix. It does help that now I've at least put a bunch of my Sway.nix, like I have a separate Sway.nix file that I just import in my configuration.nix, and I think that makes it a lot easier. All my deps are a bit more organized and stuff, but what the heck is what I'm saying. How did you get into Linux? Honestly, I wanted to rice. I was on Mac for a really long time, and then I learned, what was it? You know what? I am someone, I almost refuse to throw out old hardware, and I had an old computer that I wanted to like breathe more life into, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna install Linux on like the bare metal. Let's go for it. And then, and then I started learning, because I think at the time, I don't know how I ended up down the rabbit hole of like, oh, I can configure my system with the terminal. But somehow I ended up in that direction. And then I was like, oh, that's really cool. Life's too short to be spending life using Nix. Listen though. So the nice thing though is that this is my stream computer. My absolute least favorite thing is when I go to start stream and something broke in my settings. Something about my setup is not quite working properly. Now with Nix, I can choose any version of my setup and it's easy peasy. With anything else, it's a complete pain to try and like fix it. Like I have to there's so much that I have to do and so much more time consuming. So for me to have the headache of having to like be very explicit about every single thing that's installed in my system and every single thing, whatever, it's actually to me feels like a long-term investment. You know? Yeah, no. All right, you guys. What do I feel like doing right now? Maybe let's do a shorter one. Let's do a 25-minute. Oh, Vengeance says, one lesson I learned really hard about Nix, if you go back in time from the boot menu to previous build, it does not restore the config at that point. Wait, what? What do you mean? it doesn't change the configuration.nix to back to what it was at that point. It rebuilds. So does it preserves your configuration.nix. It preserves your configuration.nix file from your current one, like from the latest one. But it allows you to go back to the build where you were using a different configuration file, like a different version of that configuration file. Is that right? The config will still be broke. Okay, that's messed up. That's actually messed up. I do, for what it's worth, I do keep my configuration.nix in my dot files. Like I do track it there. However, it's not symlinked. So I do manually copy it over every once, like when I know it's working. But yeah. What do you get with a tier 3 sub? That's a great question. My appreciation. What would you guys want with a tier 3 sub? I think it's just supporting. What the heck are you doing? What are you doing, Yoko? Uno reverse that same energy. What are you doing? Interesting. For tier 3 subs 0 to 100 rising strain, that'd be crazy. I tried to buy it, but something's going on with my current tier 1 sub. Oh, maybe it's, I think you might have gotten gifted. So you might not be able to manage your sub. He asked an inappropriate thing. All right. Bye, Yoko. Gone forever. Thanks, Oetzi. Yoko more like Ito. That's what I'm saying. What do you think about atomic distros? I don't know. I don't have thoughts. I have not looked into any. I don't. What atomic distros specific? Like what do you mean? Explain. I have not heard anything about atomic distros, unless I'm lost. Who cares about setup? Literally any major operating system can be used for most things. You know, any keyboard could be used for most things. You can use any keyboard and it will do the same thing. And yet there are people out there soldering keyboards together. I think it's just people interest. All right, you guys, let's do a quick little 25. All right, we do 25. I will see you guys in 25 minutes. We're just going to vibe to music and you can, I'm coding. You guys can code if you want. Or you can read. Reading a book is still valid in the age of AI. According to academics, it's actually, reading comprehension, very important to keep up. You can sing and dance. You can have a dance party. All right, I'm turning music up. Watch your ears. Hello. Occasionally I hear typing. I was gonna start typing and then I realized there was like 20 seconds left. What's the point? This is nice. This is what I needed. I've just been tinkering. I've been working on my little project, and then I've also been setting up my debugger, which are all nice things. All fun, nice things that we can do. We love it. We love to see that. Hi, Erica. Hello, hello. Alrighty. All right. I think that is absolutely the end of the stream, though. I've capped out my antisocial social battery. Now comes the tough part, which is who to raid. I think I officially followed too many people. Here, let's raid Nat. Sorry, I missed it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Yo, I hope you also have a great rest of your day. Let's do T10 Nat. Alrighty. Me double checking the profile photo is what I think it is. Okay. Me almost rating the wrong accounts on multiple occasions. All right, you guys. Thank you very much for bearing with me and my antisocial behavior today. I was like, you know what? I've decided I actually don't want to talk to anyone. Let's set a timer and just vibe to music instead. We'll talk on a break. You get me for 10 minutes. All right, you guys. Next stream is on Monday, and next stream is Monday, and then Wednesday, and then I'm taking a little break from the streams for a couple weeks. However, I will still be active on YouTube. If you are a member on YouTube, you get priority replies, so I will reply to all of your comments. Simba, I have been noticing your messages in the chat. Hi, Simba. So yeah, if you guys you wanna catch me while I'm AFK, maybe I'll try and do some, depending on the content, maybe we'll try and do some premieres or something. That could be a fun way that we can kind of chat while I'm away. Maybe I premiere my long forms while I'm away from stream. So I'll keep you all updated in the Discord. Oh shoot, I forgot we're raiding. Okay, bye. Go give some love to Nat. Bye, Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can join the Discord. Nat is sleeping. Oh, I almost ran the Discord command in someone else's chat. Okay. Goodbye, you guys. Thanks for hanging.